When Elizabeth Impey was released from prison, she returned to Hitchin. Ros Allwood is from the North Herts Museum. She showed me a number of Elizabeth's items, which the museum has in its collection.
It was pretty unpleasant, I think perhaps rather more unpleasant than she had expected. A number of people wrote quite nasty letters and postcards, anonymous postcards. One was even just addressed to the suffragette Hitchin. It was embarrassing. People, I think, felt that she was bringing shame on the town. We know her husband had a bit of a hard time at work because clearly people knew that his wife had been in prison and brought it to his notice that his wife had been in prison, and this wasn't really the kind of thing that was expected.
And was her husband supportive of her kind of from the start?
Yes, he was absolutely, a rock, I think, to her. I mean, the women were very brave to be out there marching for their independence and their rights, but actually for men to be doing that with them, for men to be supporting, was in some ways, at least as brave. And he became a founder member of the local branch of the Men's League for Women's Suffrage, and had a little badge which he wore saying that. So yes, he was a stalwart supporter, and wrote to her when she was in Holloway, describing her as my dear little Holloway angel.
Here in front of us we've got Elizabeth Impey's prison badge, which is kind of a round cardboard token with some string at the top. Just explain that for me.
It's quite big, and what it is, on one side it says DX3, and that's the wing of Holloway Prison, the DX wing, and then underneath it's got a large stenciled 15, and that was her cell number 15, and it says on it, "Lest we forget," which I think might have been written on a bit later. And on the back there's a verse which is, "Hark the Holloway angels sing, votes for women are the thing, peace for the Premier and mercy mild, 2 votes for women and 1 for a child."
You've also, in the museum collection, got a certificate.
Yes, we have a really beautiful certificate from the Women's Social and Political Union, actually signed by Emmeline Pankhurst, given to Elizabeth Impey to recognise the fact that she went to Holloway Prison. And I think that all the suffragettes who went to prison were given one of these WSPU certificates, but it's kind of very beautiful, rather William Morrissey arts and crafts certificate with kind of floral decoration up the sides and a lot of gilding, and it says, "To Elizabeth Impey, on behalf of all women who will win freedom by the bondage which you have endured for their sake."